mathematics class. This class is for class 7 and chapter that we are going to discuss is about exponents. Now we have learnt, or you all have learnt in smaller classes. Suppose I write 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. This can be written in compressed form. How can we write it in compressed form? We can write it as 5 to the power 3. So this form is known as exponential form. It is known as exponential form. So today we will be learning something about exponential form. What is that? In general, if there is a number, any number a, in general, if there is a number a and which is multiplied to itself n times. How many times? N times. So this can be written as a to the power n, where a is known as base and n is known as power or exponent or indices or index. Index, plural word is indices. So what is the meaning of a to the power n? That a is multiplied to itself n times. Now there are few things which you need to remember. Suppose I write 3 to the power 4. It means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Its value will be 3 into 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27, 27 into 3 is 81. Suppose I say minus 3 to the power 4. It means minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. Means minus 3 is multiplied by itself 4 times. This will be minus, this will be 81. But how? This minus and second minus, when multiplied, we will get a plus sign, because we know that 2 minus sign or 2 negative sign when multiplied get a positive sign. Now this plus and this minus when multiplied, we will get a negative sign. Again this minus and this minus when multiplied, we will get a positive sign. Or always remember, negative sign, if it has powers as even powers, it is always positive. And negative values or negative have, if they have odd powers, it is always negative. How? Let's take minus 3 to the power 3. It means minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. Minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus. So final value is minus 3 3s are 9 3s are 27. Like this. I hope you would have understood. So the basic thing you need to remember is, first thing is base, then what is base, what is power, exponent and index, and then about the negative and positive power. If negative is even, it is positive. If negative has odd powers, it is negative. And for positive, whenever 2 or more positive are multiplied, it is always positive. So there is no question about positive. Now we move on to the exercise. I have taken first question and I have taken the last part. Now you have to write, this first question reads, express each of the following in exponential form. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see all the bases are same. You have to write it in exponential form. It means you have to write it in the compressed form. So simply this can be written as minus 10 upon 17 to the power. How many times it is multiplied it by itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times, so it will become minus 10 upon 17 to the power 9. That is the final value. Now we move on to question number 2, and let's take question for fourth part. In this I read out the question. They say express each of the following as a number of the form P upon Q, and it is 5 upon 7 whole power 3. You have to represent them in the form of P upon Q. P upon Q means in the form of fraction. So minus 5, it means this number is minus 5 upon 7 into minus 5 upon 7 into minus 5 upon 7. Now 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5 is 125. And since power is 3, so we will put a minus sign because power is odd, upon 7 into 7 is 49 and 49 into 7 is 343. You can check it. 49 into 7 nines are 63, 6 carry, for 7 you have 28, 28 and 6 is 34. So that is the, or this is the final value. Now we will take fifth part also, that is minus 1 upon 2 to the power 8. It means minus 1 upon 2 is multiplied by itself 8 times. It means minus 1 upon 2 into 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 minus 1 upon 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 will always become 1 only. When we talk about the minus sign, since the power is even, so all the minus sign finally will become to plus, because it is, the power is even. When the power is even on a negative number, it becomes positive. So either we write plus or we don't write, it hardly matters. Upon. Now 2 to the power 8, 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32 to the 64 to the 128 to the 256. So final value is 256. That is the answer. I hope this was very easy. This is understood. Now we move on to the next question. Now next question I have taken question number 3, second part. In this you have to express each of these rational numbers in power notation. Means you have to write it in powers. Now 81 can be written as what? You know 81 can be written as 9 into 9 also, and 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 also. Let's see. We will factorize. So 81 means 3 27s are, and 3 9s are, and 3 3s are. And 121 means 11 into 11. Now this can be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 upon 11 into 11. Now this can be written as 3 to the power 4 upon 11 to the power 2. This is one way. Or if you want to make the powers of numerator and denominator equal, we can write it 9 into 9, or we can say 9 to the power 2 upon 11 to the power 2. So the final value is 9 upon 11 to the power 2. Even this is the answer, and as well as this is also the right answer. So whichever way you feel like, it's better you write it in this manner. Now next we will take fourth part, that is minus 1 upon 512. Now let's see how can we write 512. 512 is 2 to the power 9, but first we will solve. 512 when divided by 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 6s are 12, 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2s are 4, 2 16s are 32, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It means 1 if you multiply by itself 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, whichever number of times, it will give you 1 only. It means this is 1. 1 can be written as 1 to the power anything, but here 512 can be written as 2 to the power 9. Now what about minus sign? So you can see that the power on 2 is odd. It means we can also say minus 1 to the power 9, because minus 1 when multiplied by itself 9 times, it will give 1 but negative. Why negative? Because 9 is the odd number. So it means this can be written as minus 1 upon 9 whole power, sorry, 1 upon 2 whole power 9. That is the final value. Now question number 4. Question number 4 has 9 parts. So we will do at least 4 or 5 parts. First question I have taken is fourth question, third part. Now in this the question reads find the value of. So simply what you will do, find the value of minus 3 upon 7 to the power 3 into minus 7 upon 9 to the power 2. What you are going to do, since you don't know any laws, so the basic way how we solve, we just write it in expanded form, and then whatever is cancelling we will cancel, and whatever is left, that will be your answer. So minus 3 upon 7 can be written as, to the power 3 can be written as minus 3 upon 7 into minus 3 upon 7 into minus 3 upon 7 into minus 7 upon 9 can be written as minus 7 upon 9 into minus 7 upon 9. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many minus are there? 5 minus are there. 5 means it is odd. So final value will be negative. So I am writing minus for the final value. So now when we are solving, we are not going to consider these minus sign. Now this 7 and 7 will cancel out. One more 7 numerator and denominator will cancel out. Now 3 3s is 9 and 3 3s is 9. So what is left? I have already written minus first. Now in the numerator nothing is left. So we can write 1 at least upon 7 into 3 is 21. That is the final value. Now we will take, let's take 7th part, or I'll take 6th part. 6th part of 4th question is minus 1 upon 8 to the power 3 multiplied by minus 1 to the power 105 multiplied by 8 upon 5 to the power 2. 8 upon 5 to the power 2. Now, minus 1 when multiplied 3 times, or what you are going to do, you will expand it. So, minus 1 upon 8 into minus 1 upon 8 into minus 1 upon 8. Now, when we talk about minus 1 to the power 105, it means you have to write minus 1 105 times multiplied by itself. But we know that 105 is odd number, and when this 1 is multiplied to itself, you always get 1. So very simple thing is, since it is odd, so final sign will be minus and numerical value will be 1. So in place of minus 1 to the power 105, you can write simply minus 1. Then 8 upon 5 means 8 upon 5 to the power 2 is 8 into 8 upon 5, and again into 8 upon 5. Now 1 8 and 1 8 cancelled, one more 8 and one more 8 cancelled. Now what is left? 5 into 5, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 minus sign, and 4 is even number, and all 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 will be 1. So minus, it means it becomes minus 1 to the power 4. Since 4 is even, so it will be plus 1. So in the numerator it will come only 1, and here it will come, denominator will be 8 into 5 into 5, that is 25. So 1 upon 200 is the final value. Now we move on to the 7th part. Now question number 4, 7th part. It is given 1 upon 2 to the power 4, division sign 1 upon 3 to the power 4 plus minus 1 upon 2 to the power 3. So we have learnt BODMAS in the previous classes. We will, so since there is a division sign, so we will try to solve it by BODMAS. So first it is division and then addition. So first of all we will solve this part. Now 1 upon 2 can be written as 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 upon 2 upon, or we can write 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2. Then there is a division sign, and then it is 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 3, and then plus minus 1 upon 2 into minus 1 upon 2 into minus 1 upon 2. Now when you solve this, 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16. This total can be written as 1 upon 16. Then division sign, 1 upon 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81. Plus minus is how many times? 3 times. And 3 is odd, so it will become minus 1 upon 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, like this. Now we know when a fraction is divided by another fraction, the division sign converts to the multiplication sign, and the the digit they get reversed. So this can be written as 1 upon 16 into 81 upon 1 and plus into minus. When you open the bracket, this will become minus 1 upon 8. It means this 81 into 1 is 81 upon 16 into 1 is 16 minus 1 upon 8. Now how do we solve? We take the LCM, LCM is 16. This will become 81 minus 8 minus 2. 81 minus 2 is 79 upon 16. So this, if you want, this is the answer, or if you want, this is the solution. If you want, you can solve it, or you can change it into the mixed fraction. How? 79 into 16. So 16 4s are 4 6 are 24, 2 carry 6 64. So what is left? 5 and 1 15. It means this can be finally written as 4 whole 15 upon 16. This is the exact value. Now question number 4, 8th part we have taken. It is minus 3 upon 5 to the power 3 plus 7 upon 25. This total is multiplied by 5 by 2 to the power 3. Again we will apply board mass, because first of all there are two brackets. These, first of all we will solve this and then solve this. Now this can be written as minus 3 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 5 plus 7 upon 25 and then into 5 upon 2 into 5 upon 2 into 5 upon 2. What I have done, I have just expanded everything. Now minus is how many times? 1, 2, 3. 3 being odd, so it means minus sign will come. Then 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27 upon 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5 is 125. We solve the in the bracket first. Then plus 7 upon 25, use the bracket, because in this step we have solved one bracket, and into 5 into 5 into 5 is 125 upon 2 into 2 is 4, 2 is 8 upon 8, like this. First of all we will solve this. Since there is a positive sign, so how do we add or subtract fractions? By taking the LCM. So LCM will be 125. 125 divides 125, you will get 1. 1 into minus 27 is minus 27 plus 25 into 5 is 125. So 5 times 7 is plus 7 times is 35. This total into 125 upon 8. Now 35 minus 27 is, I think, 8. It means this total value minus 27 plus 35 can be written as 8, and upon it was 125 multiplied by 125 upon 8. So 8 and 8 cancel, 125 and 125 cancel. You got 1 everywhere, so final value is 1. That is the final answer. Now ninth part, it is 12 square minus 5 cube into minus 1 to the power 40 upon 90. Now 12 square means 12 into 12. So you can write, if you expand it, it will be 12 into 12 minus 5 into 5 into 5 into minus 1 to the power 40. 40 is even. So this minus will become positive and 1 multiplied by itself 40 times will be 1 only upon 90. Now 12 into 12 is 144. 5 into 5, 25. 25 into 5 is 125. Into 1 upon 19. So when you solve, this will be 9, 3 by 19 into 1 upon 19. So 19 and 19 cancel. You got the value as 1. That is the final value. I hope by this time you would have understood the meaning of exponents, how we expand them or how we contract them. So here all the questions that we have done are based on your understanding of exponents, how to expand and what is the use of negative and positive powers of one or any exponent. Now we move on to the next question. Now question number 5. Question number 5 says or reads, find the reciprocal of. A reciprocal you have studied. If it is written 5, its reciprocal will be, or this 5 means 5 upon 1. And if you want to reciprocate, means the denominator will become numerator and numerator will become denominator. Reciprocal is 1 upon 5. This is the reciprocal. So that is what you have to do. So it is minus 2 to the power 4. It means it can be written as minus 2 upon 1 to the power 4, and its reciprocal will be 1 upon 2 to the power 4. What happens? Denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. Whereas minus will be as it is. Either you put in the numerator or denominator, the fraction will remain negative. Now we talk about fifth part. In this it can be written as 4 upon 11. Either you write minus 11 over here or you write minus 4 over here, or you simply put a minus sign. So I am putting a minus sign to the power 3. Now in this question, it is 8th part, minus 3 upon 17. So it will be 17. The reciprocal will be 17 upon minus 3. We have reciprocated it to the power 89. So these are the final values. Now we move on to the next one. Now question number 6 says, find the absolute value of. Find the absolute value means simply means find the minus is outside the bracket. So when you square them, this can be written as minus, and inside the bracket 7 square means 7 multiplied by 7 and 8 multiplied by 8. Like this you can write. Now 7 into 7 is 49. 8 into 8 is 64. Since minus was outside the bracket, so and you know that you can see that power is only on the bracket. So this minus sign will not convert to plus. If this would have been like this, minus 7 upon 8 whole square, then this would have become plus 49 upon 64. But since minus is outside the bracket, there will be no change in minus sign. So this is the final value. Now let's talk about the fourth part, minus 3 upon 2. It means minus 3 upon 2 into 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 minus 3 upon 2. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the power 5. So what I have written, I have written it in the expanded form. This will become, minus is multiplied to itself how many times? 5 times. 5 is odd number. So final value will be minus. Now 3, 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81, 3s are 243. It means in the numerator 243 upon 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32. This is the answer, or if you want, you can solve it and convert it to a mixed fraction. That will be the right answer. I hope we have done almost the whole exercise. So all these questions which are done here on the board, you will solve them in your fair notebooks, and the remaining questions will be done in your practice notebook. In the next class, we will discuss about the laws of exponents. So by the time, stay home, stay blessed, and like, subscribe and share. Thank you.